Assalamu alaikum, dear children. A very good morning to you all. Hope you all are doing great. Dear children, today we are going to learn about the prophets of Allah Almighty. Allah sent 1,24,000 prophets on the earth to guide the people, to show them the right paths, and to convey the teachings of Allah. Why did He send the prophets? He sent the prophets because He wanted us to be nice, to be kind to one another, and to be peaceful. So the human beings live a very good and peaceful life. Now let's start the lesson and open our book. It's unit number 11, Prophets of Allah. Page number is 35. Let's start. Allah Almighty sent many prophets to guide the human beings. They were all the chosen persons, so they were very special people. They showed the people the way to heaven and way to please Allah Almighty. How can we please Allah Almighty? Yes, by doing good deeds. All the prophets told the message of La ilaha illallahu, which means that there is no God but Allah. Everyone should believe in one Allah and do what He says. Prophet Adam alayhi salam was the first prophet on the earth. Adam alayhi salam was the first man on this earth. He was also the first prophet of Allah. Prophet Adam alayhi salam was 90 feet tall. Ooh, he was quite tall. The name of Prophet Adam's wife was Hawa alayhi salam, or even English. Prophet Adam alayhi salam had many children. 2 children, 1 son and 1 daughter were born every day. It's page number 36. Let's start with Prophet Nuh alayhi salam. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam gave the message of one Allah Almighty to the people for nearly 950 years. Nearly 83 persons accepted his message and rest of all showed disobedience. Even his wife and a son were among the disobedient people. He made a big boat with the orders of Allah Almighty. Allah Almighty flooded the whole earth and destroyed those who were disobedient. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam and his companions were saved by riding in the big boat. So only those who were good and accepted the message of Allah Almighty were saved as they were cruising in the big boat. Furthermore, Allah ordered Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam to onboard each and every pair of animals and birds. Prophet Daud alayhi salam. Prophet Daud alayhi salam was given the Holy Zabur. Allah Almighty also gave him so sweet voice that even the birds stopped in the air when he recited the Holy Zabur. He gave the message of worshipping one Allah Almighty. Hazrat Daud alayhi salam had a very beautiful voice. Lehne Daudi is very famous. Lehen means voice in Arabic and Lehne Daudi means voice of Daud alayhi salam. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. Ibrahim alayhi salam was the prophet of Allah Almighty. He was born in Iraq. People at that time worshipped idols. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam asked people to worship one Allah Almighty and leave the worshipping of idols. People stood against him. They put him in fire of huge size. He remained in the fire for 40 days. Allah Almighty saved him and he was not burnt. Allah Almighty ordered the fire to get cool. In Holy Quran, Allah says, O fire, be coolness on Ibrahim. This is the verse of Holy Quran. Allah Almighty gave Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam the title of Khalilullah. Khalil in Arabic means friend, and Khalilullah means the friend of Allah Almighty. Let's talk about Prophet Musa alayhi salam. Prophet Musa alayhi salam was born in Egypt. He was the prophet of Allah Almighty. Pharaoh was the ruler in Egypt. Pharaoh asked people to admit him as God and bow before him. Prophet Musa alayhi salam refuted him and asked people to believe in one Allah Almighty. At last, Pharaoh, with his army, was drowned in the sea. Allah Almighty saved Prophet Musa alayhi salam and his companions. Prophet Musa alayhi salam was given the title of Kalimullah. Kalim means a person who can talk. Kalimullah means one who talks with Allah Almighty. He was also given the sacred book, the Holy Torah. Prophet Isa alayhi salam. Prophet Isa alayhi salam was the second last prophet of Allah Almighty. Allah Almighty gave the powers to Prophet Isa alayhi salam to cure the patients and to revitalize the dead ones. So he had the power to cure the sick people regardless how severe the illness was, and he could make the dead alive. He was given the sacred book, the Holy Injil. He was given the title of Ruhullah. Ruh means soul and Ruhullah means the soul of Allah Almighty. Dear children, this was about some of the prophets of Allah Almighty He sent on this earth. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and we will meet in the next class with something new. Take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.